She tries to dump me on Instagram Live. Watch me dump this loser to her 100K followers. When I stood up and proposed to her best friend, who said yes, the live stream hit 200K viewers, but not for the reason she planned. I, 27 male, am still trying to process what happened 3 days ago. My hands are shaking typing this, not from anger, but from a dizzying mix of relief, disbelief, and pure joy. For context, I was dating Valentina, 26, for 2 years. She's what you'd call an influencer, with 100K followers on Instagram for her lifestyle and fashion content. When we first met, she had maybe 15,000 followers and seemed relatively down to earth. But as her follower count grew, so did her ego, ballooning into a monstrous, attention-hungry entity. The red flags were there, waving furiously, but I chose to ignore them. She started calling me camera boy, my only role in her life seemingly to help with her content. I was forced to retake photos over 50 times until the lighting was gram-worthy. She would ignore me completely at events to network with other influencers, leaving me standing alone in a corner. But I stuck around because I thought I loved the person she used to be. Her best friend, Talia, was a different universe entirely. We'd known each other since college. In fact, she was the one who introduced me to Valentina. While Val was chasing clout, Talia was quietly earning her doctorate in marine biology. She was real, grounded, and brilliant. She would often roll her eyes at Val's dramatics, and we'd exchange these silent, knowing looks when Val would have one of her moments. Over the past year, as Val's behavior worsened, Talia's friendship became my lifeline. Val started using me for content, but not in a good way. She would publicly humiliate me. She posted a video of me tripping over her ring light with the caption, "This is why I do everything myself." She made TikToks about the struggles of dating down and what to do when he doesn't understand your vision. Her followers, her echo chamber, ate it up. They loved the drama. Meanwhile, Talia started checking in on me more frequently. "You okay?" she would text after a particularly brutal post. She'd bring me coffee when Val was too busy editing to grab lunch. She never badmouthed Val, but she would say things that planted a seed of self-worth in my mind, like, "You deserve someone who sees your value, not just your utility." 3 weeks ago, something changed. Val started being incredibly sweet to me. She bought me things, posted a couple photos for the first time in months, and started talking vaguely about our future. I was confused, but a part of me was hopeful. I thought, naively, that maybe she was finally starting to value our relationship again. Then last Sunday happened. Val told me she was doing a special, important live stream at 2 p.m. She asked me to dress nicely and be in the background for the aesthetic. I put on my best button-down shirt, thinking maybe she was going to announce a huge brand deal or something positive for us. She went live in our living room. I was sitting on the couch behind her, smiling awkwardly as she talked to her followers. The viewer count climbed steadily. 50K, 75K, 90K. She was glowing, absolutely feeding off the attention. Then she turned to me with a strange, rehearsed smile. "So guys," she announced her phone, "I have something super important and personal to share. You know how I'm always talking about leveling up your life? Well, sometimes that means making hard choices." My stomach dropped. I knew instantly this wasn't about a brand deal. "I've decided it's time to move on from things that don't serve my highest self anymore," she continued, her voice filled with fake emotion. "And that includes..." She turned the camera to fully capture my shocked face. "This relationship." The comments section exploded. I sat there frozen as she launched into her monologue. I know, he looks shocked," she said with a condescending giggle. "But honestly, I've been carrying this relationship for too long. I need someone who matches my energy, my ambition, my level. And sweetie," she looked right at me, "you're just not it anymore." The viewer count rocketed past 100,000. People were screenshotting, screen recording, sharing. My humiliation was going viral, and she was basking in it. But here's the thing she forgot. Talia was there. She had come over to help Val with some sponsorship paperwork and was standing just out of the camera's frame. I saw her face when Val started her speech. The horror, the disgust, it was all there, and in the moment our eyes met, an entire conversation passed between us in a single second. Val kept going, drunk on her own cruelty. I mean, look at him. He works in IT support, still drives a 2015 Honda. He shops at Target. How can I build an empire with someone who thinks so small? That's when I stood up. Val thought I was leaving in shame and smirked at her audience. See? He can't even fight for me. This is what I'm talking about. Guys, no passion, no. I didn't walk out the door. I walked past her, straight to Talia. I got down on one knee. The ring I pulled from my pocket was my grandmother's. I'd been carrying it for 2 weeks, pathetically planning to propose to Val on her upcoming birthday. But in that moment, everything became crystal clear. Every coffee run with Talia, every concerned text, every shared eye roll at Val's antics. The woman who truly valued me wasn't the one humiliating me for views. It was the one standing in the shadows, horrified by it. Talia Reeves, I said, my voice surprisingly steady. You've shown me what real partnership looks like. It's not about followers or aesthetics. It's about showing up, being real, and seeing the good in people. You've been my best friend, my support system, and honestly, the person I've been falling for without even realizing it. Will you marry me? The live stream went absolutely insane. The viewer count shot past 150,000. Val's face contorted from smug satisfaction to utter confusion, then to pure, unadulterated fury. Talia's eyes, however, filled with tears of her own. Are you serious right now? She whispered. Dead serious, I replied. I know this is crazy, I know it's sudden, but I also know with perfect clarity that I've been dating the wrong best friend. She looked at Val, whose mouth was hanging open. Then she looked back at me, a slow, beautiful smile spreading across her face. Yes, she said. 1,000 times, yes. The viewer count hit 200,000 as I stood up, slid the ring onto her finger, and kissed her. In the background, Val was screaming something about my content. And you staged this. But we didn't hear her. We just walked out, hand in hand, leaving her to her collapsing digital empire. The internet exploded. The clip went mega viral. People were calling it the greatest Uno reverse card in history. She wanted to go viral for dumping me. And she did, just not for the reasons she planned. The fallout was immediate and catastrophic for her. Her follower count dropped by 30,000 in 2 hours. She posted a 45-minute YouTube video titled The Truth, claiming I was abusive and that Talia was a manipulative homewrecker. Nobody bought it. Her own followers started pulling receipts. Her old posts mocking me, clips where she called me her wallet, videos of her flirting shamelessly with other influencers. Then she escalated. She DM'd me, demanding compensation for damaging her brand, and, I kid you not, my Netflix password. She contacted my employer. She started a whole series on TikTok called Dating Down, My Toxic Ex. Nothing worked. Her brand deals, the meditation app, the sustainable fashion line, the meal kit service, all dropped her. Then she made her biggest mistake. She went on another Instagram live to expose me and Talia, showing evidence of our supposed long-term affair. The evidence was a crop photo of us at Starbucks with friends and security, footage of us hugging at her grandmother's funeral. But while she was ranting, her viewers noticed something in the background of her shot, her vision board. On it, clear as day, were cut-out pictures of engagement rings and wedding venues with notes like, get proposed by August, viral moment, and 200K followers by September. She had planned to use me and our relationship for content all along. Her entire brand, built on authenticity, was exposed as a calculated, manipulative lie. It's been 2 months now. Val's empire has crumbled. After the vision board reveal, her credibility vanished. She lost most of her followers and is now living with her parents, trying to sell how to rebuild after cancel culture courses online. As for Talia and me, we're taking it slow, but we're engaged, and I've never been happier. We had a small engagement party last month with real friends and family. No cameras, no content, no performance. I never wanted revenge. I just wanted to be with someone who saw me. Val created her own downfall, by making our breakup a public spectacle. She wanted viral content, and she got it. My real proposal to Talia will be private, meaningful, and completely offline. Because real love doesn't need an audience. It just needs to be real.